ghouls, and welcome back to Hell Yeah Gaming Plays Danganronpa. Here we are in the middle of the trial for the very first murder, and we have solved this case a while ago. Of course, I already knew what was going on, but and solved it pretty well, pretty easy. And now we're just letting the game catch up.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, as a reminder, this is one of our specialties going on for this year's Halloween in January.
Woo!
My name is Jeff, and this is...
And
I make her play games, which she's actually enjoying this one quite a bit, which makes me very happy!
well, like I've said before, this is very similar to Phoenix Wright, and I love Phoenix Wright, so...
Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on with this trial, and we'll see what ends up happening to our murderer.
That's actually really pretty much the thing that we're looking forward to right
And
now.
the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates.
And she's standing right beside you with an X on her face.
The only other person who knew we had switched rooms.
I got it!
Sayaka!
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms, so the only other person besides me who'd even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her notes.
There's someone.
Yeah, we already seen this.
Right, check the
She
nameplates to make
specifically
sure.
tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched. But why would she switch them in the first place? She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that? To understand that,
There's only one possible reason.
we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's
Alright.
where the answer lies.
Now we're getting
Yep.
into the nitty gritties of the actual how things went down.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit. But we still don't know who
Kind
it
of
is.
jumping the gun on this.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle. Yes, I think you're right.
Well, we can eliminate the girls because the screwdriver.
Indeed.
We just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself.
She also knew it was blunt, that's why she got the kitchen knife.
It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell can you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
That sounds kind of suspicious, Mr. Killer.
Because it's got gold flakes that come off and onto everything they touch.
Which is literally the first clue I picked up from the
When you
plane.
look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it!
Yeah.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something blurry there. See?
Aw, yeah.
Is that food?
The gold
It
dust.
sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Yep.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's
I've
some on her
definitely
wrist
had that problem
because-
before. It's a
She
herpes
got
sword.
hit with the sword right there on her wrist.
Yep.
Good job, Taka. Here's a biscuit.
So the truth draws ever closer.
Okay, discount Winston Payne.
Stop pretending like you
Then
know
it's
what's
about
going
time
on.
to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Do you want to hear more?
Yep.
Are you getting used to these non-stop debates?
A little bit.
Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder.
Okay.
But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
In other words, from here on out, you will have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots
To
refute
refute.
each statement.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
If you come up with the wrong combination, you take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire.
Okay, so control space Q.
Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel.
I can do it again.
By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean.
Okay.
Well then, good luck and have fun.
Alright.
Here we go. Next argument.
Replica sword shape, kitchen, nice set, replica sword. Okay, should be easy enough.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Ah!
She tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
You got the right bullet and you were going for the right statement. Just missed your opportunity, that's all.
Alright.
We're all good. We're all good. No explanation for a certain part of that damage.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow
Right. There we go. There we go. Woo. All right. Excellent job.
Whew. One bullet down.
All right. Well, you're not going to use the other two now.
I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something
Yeah.
sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
This is too much for my small brain.
The sword was used
My
first.
brain's not Mondo enough to keep up.
With a scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With a sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did
Mondo
she
useless.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath
Yep.
the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife? Which means whoever had the kitchen knife
Sayaka.
Yeah.
who attacked first. I think I get it.
Oh, she was planning on killing Leon though.
Yes. And killing Leon in your room.
And framing you for it.
All she'd have to do is switch the nameplates back over,
And she'd
then-
get away with it.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit
So
took
she
that from her
spent
too.
like 2 days getting to know you in your presence,
To
being your
get your
friend.
guard down, yep.
Then, after they broke her
Man,
wrist with the sword,
isn't that devious and evil?
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part of her body that shows she never used the sword.
The wrist.
If you wanted to use a sword, which
Oh, yeah,
part of
her
your body would
hands.
have to touch it? Yeah,
Because
she never
there's
got
no
gold.
glitter on it because they were clean.
She doesn't have any hand herpes.
The palms of her hands were perfectly
Crap
clean.
herpes.
So I
Crap,
don't think
yeah.
she ever picked up the
There-
sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Because we already established that it just comes off like he knows.
To be fair, she's one of the dumber characters. We can let her get away with that.
If you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has
Owie, my
already come
brain.
off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
And you know, that stuff should still be sticking, but is that crap... Oh, that's why he burned his stuff. Because you cannot get rid of glitter. You just can't.
I
There's
mean,
really
that
no way
and her
she
blood.
picked it
That
up
too.
And come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Nope, because there's still glitter on her wrist.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Okay, I am liking you less and less the more I interact with you.
That's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her. Okay. There's a certain regulation that talks about what happens in the bathrooms at night.
The water was off.
I like she's afraid of water.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around
1:03 a.m. Yep.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Which is also why your previous statement of flushing evidence down the toilet.
It was. Oh my goodness. Yep. Well, you could always wait till like the next morning.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Right? In what world is that a compliment?
That means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
True.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheet
Was
with the
Sayaka?
kitchen
She stole it from the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. The one who damaged the sheet was Sayaka.
She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
And the one who attacked first was
Sayaka?
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yep.
Dun dun dun!
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Congratulations.
Yep.
You've all just figured out what we figured out hours ago.
Attacked without provocation.
indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the
Indeed.
reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That
Yep.
is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Yeah, you
And
dumbass.
this is why Kyoko said you have to figure it out yourself
Yep.
to come to grips with the truth.
And you know,
If I just told you, then you would not accept it.
and I actually did the same thing in one of my
Explain
stories.
why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was
I like the way
staying.
she says
Yeah.
Makoto. Makoto.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to
Makoto.
work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret.
Yep.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
Yep.
So that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they switched rooms.
Except you all blamed him anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar.
Yep.
Who you know.
Yeah.
Wait, then you were saying she had this all planned out?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Yeah, right, Mondo?
In the end, her plan backfired.
Yep.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken.
Oh, how the other shoe dropped.
Mm-hmm.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on. That can't be true.
Yes, it can be, dumbass.
Unfortunately, it is.
Because
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh.
Because we still need the crystal ball and the incinerator
Yeah.
and the numbers.
Yeah.
Well, the numbers that are actually a name.
Right.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
I mean, you know and you could tell, but I also know this is like, this is a game. We gotta make the protagonist do it.
Right, exactly. Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do?
Look at the evidence you hadn't presented yet.
I mean, as far as clues go, There's nothing. You have like 5 pieces of evidence you haven't done anything with yet.
Alright. Let's get back to it.
Dying message. That's the only thing we got this time.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. There just aren't any more clues, right?
Boom. You didn't even have to wait for the rest of the discussion. You're just like,
Nope.
boom!
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message. Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining.
Dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. Remember? 110.
No, it's obviously Leon written upside down.
Her own
Leon obviously didn't see it. Because there's no way in hell he would have let it just sit there.
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yep.
There's
Left
no
index
question.
finger.
I got it!
She's
Her
left-handed.
left index finger had blood
Well,
on
her
it.
right hand was broken.
That too.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
And she wrote it with her
She
back
broke her
against
right
the
wrist during
wall.
the fight, so she'd
so
have
it
to
was
use her
upside
left
down.
hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Those are not
They're
numbers.
not numbers!
You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Oh my god.
No, that's not. Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
I like how like multiple times
Because they're
different
not
people have come to Chihiro being like, the hell do these numbers mean? Like, just because I'm a computer programmer.
What? No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers?
I think that
and
backwards E
more
looks
like
more
one
obvious, but
Right.
you know.
Ah, you're
You know what?
right.
Hifumi,
The connecting line is very
you
thin,
actually brought
so I
out a
assumed it was
very
1-1.
good piece
Point.
of information.
Yep.
Good point.
Looking at
And
it now,
I think that's a lot more than most people were expecting from you.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth it.
Really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an
And
N,
Hifumi actually
zero,
does have some things
3,
going on.
7 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Flip it upside down, dumbasses.
rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I do see something.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should be okay. Just keep skipping that. Select someone.
You.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Thank you.
But we still have more evidence, so he's gonna try to bullshit his way out of this.
Oh, absolutely.
It becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Guys, really, that was the first thing I picked up on.
L-E-O-N.
It was
Or more
so
accurately, Leon.
so ridiculously obvious.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Whatever you say, Mr.
Right?
Murderer.
Like that's
It's not
sure,
wrong at all.
sure, Leon.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That
Excellent.
sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like
Yes,
that.
I can, Mr. Killer.
Oh, we
If you're
can.
not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Now we're getting into the evidence that
You know what I'm talking about,
been rid
right,
of.
Dakota? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Absolutely. The evidence Leon tried to get rid of. Thing on the ground in front of the incinerator was the
That.
yes.
And it's how to do it, the baseball.
The burnt shirt piece I
Or the
found
crystal
laying on
ball.
the ground by the incinerator.
As the killer
Mistake,
stabbed
but
Sayaka, they
it's
must have
alright,
gotten
it's
some of
fine.
her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator. But one piece burned off and got left behind. And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
It also proves that he couldn't have just put it in the incinerator directly, because there's no way it would have, like, fallen off the side.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
No.
It's just that one little charred piece. There's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
Yeah.
Maybe, but there's
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Aw, yeah.
I think so.
We're in the final stretch.
Yep.
Or it remains something we need to do.
How it was disposed of.
I got it!
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the
So
killer
he-
is.
So he crumpled the shirt up and tossed it in the incinerator, and then he tossed the baseball.
I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the
Yeah.
incinerator without opening the gate in front of the
good,
trash room,
good
right?
conclusion.
And
Absolutely.
obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Nope.
There's no way Hifumi would have. No, that's wrong. It was okay. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. What are we shooting at?
Make your argument. Shattered crystal ball.
Alright. Let's find our one little statement here.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty.
Nope.
must have
No.
had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge
Nope.
of the
I mean,
trash?
the only person who could get
You'd have
there,
to get close to the
yes.
incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Nope.
Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key, huh?
Oh, don't worry, Hifumi. You're fine. We know it wasn't
Key
you.
to the trash room.
Oh, come on. I just wanted the right
Whoever
statement.
was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who
Remember
could
this,
get
you
to
can
the
slow down the
incinerator was
space.
the person in charge of
No,
the
not that.
I could have sworn it was the third one. I could have sworn I hit
Yeah,
it.
yeah, right here. Boom.
Close to the incinerator.
There we
Was
go.
I just not quick enough, I guess?
Yeah, you weren't quick enough.
Okay.
That's all it was, is you weren't quick enough the
Sweet.
first time.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you
Oh,
can't
yeah?
pass the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you
Or
could.
could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it?
I like Makoto's little pose there. Like, ah! He looks like he's from JoJo or something.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was... throw it.
Simply to move
Yeah.
the incinerator
Yep.
switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Boom, baby.
Through that through a gap in the gate?
Yep.
That's
Remember
right,
what you said
Hifumi.
before?
We don't care.
You were certain that it was turned off when you saw it last night. We know.
Hifumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without, once they got in the
Dun,
incinerator
dun,
going,
dun.
all
All
they
I had to do was
roll
ball the shirt and
up
toss it in.
shirt
Yep.
and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash
That's
room.
right, Mr. Baseball Man.
The shards of
Yeah.
broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass bulb that far and hit something that small.
Would be
Someone really do that?
very
Yes.
precise.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Oh,
You are
would it?
freaking out.
He is freaking.
Possible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because the ultimate
Because the killer
baseball
is the
star.
ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Nope. How stupid you sound.
Target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Yep.
I'm not the killer.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Goddamn Shepherd Brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Yes.
What the hell do you mean end this?
Hey, listen to me is Taka's line, you thief. You're a killer and a thief.
You know, since he's the ultimate baseball star, if he actually gets like smacked into space or something, that would crack me up.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see what happens to him. I think it's pretty darn funny, I think.
Yes.
The closing argument is about to begin. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book.
Ooh.
However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing.
So we gotta put the missing panels in.
Yep, that's exactly it. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough.
Yay.
Well then, good luck and have fun. Boom. Here we go. All right.
So
you gotta
divided.
So it's Japanese, so it's right to left.
Oh, okay. So what happened first?
Yes. So we gotta figure out the very first thing that goes in
This, probably this one, because these are all after she dropped the knife.
No, that's him grabbing the sword.
Ah.
So this is him showing up in her with the knife.
So before he shows up.
So there's more options.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
So boom, there he goes. That's where he's coming in. Excellent.
Okay.
So now she attacks. So what happens after?
Oops.
So what happens after she attacks with the knife?
Ah. I'm trying to look at the pieces. Or are these the only pieces I got?
Oh, you got more pieces than that.
Well, let me. Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
mouse wheel.
Okay. So, okay, she attacks him with the knife. He goes on for the defense.
Yeah, grabs the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. and
sword
then-
behind him. He notices it. She attacks.
And he blocks.
He blocks with the sword while it's still got the sheath on.
He lifts it up, knocks it out of her hand, so the knife falls at that point.
Yes. That's her hand breaks.
Ah. Okay, so she's up against the door.
She hides in the bathroom. She's freaking out.
Probably this. Or no, the screwdriver.
Yeah, screwdriver, so we can see what happens next.
Okay.
Now he grabs the knife. He comes in. Ah! Blah. No, that's the sword.
Oh.
He stabs her. So
There's no stabbing one. I think that's the one that goes.
this is the stabbing. It's already in play.
Okay.
And
So
now
then,
this is the action of being like, and then there's blood everywhere. So what happened right after she was stabbed?
probably this.
Yeah, she's writing his name against the wall.
Okay, and then this one I know. Where's the lint roller?
Yeah, find the lint roller. Boom. Now he's cleaning up the place. Good, good, good. Boom, he's at the trash.
Incinerator.
No,
No, wait,
he
no.
doesn't. Because in that one, the incinerator's already on. Which means first,
Oh yeah, the
the crystal ball.
crystal ball. Yep.
Wah! Smash. There.
Toss.
Yep, he balls up his shirt, he tosses it.
Which means the last piece is
The
this.
smoldering bit of shirt that didn't quite make
So is
it.
there another place where that can go? So that's like the only piece I didn't
Yeah,
need.
you're given more pieces than
Then you need. Okay, so we can just react
Killer
this.
is you.
Here we go.
I better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited
This music right here,
Yeah.
especially the chanting, really reminds me of Madoka.
A little bit.
And I love it.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
That's right. Oh, tip. They're so far so good. Yep,
Yep.
we're good.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Smash.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right arm.
Oh,
Oops.
nope. That was
Oh.
not correct. Might need to rearrange the events. Okay.
So that might be it. The sword was taken out at some point.
Okay. Alright. Alright, fair enough.
Try this.
Exactly what happened.
Smash.
During the struggle,
Struggle.
a
Broke her
strike
right
from the
wrist.
sword broke
Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, she was
That's when
threatened.
she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
I mean, that would have. I don't know.
I feel like the other one
Finding herself
Or
cornered,
should still work, but
Sayaka
you know.
panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick
That
to
also
open
explains
it.
why he ran to his own room to get the toolkit because he thought it was her
He
room.
thought it was her room.
And they
so-
only have sewing kits.
Sayaka
Yes.
knew about that because I told him, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
Yep. Now he's got an actual knife instead of a fake
Yep.
sword. And there we go. We're writing the name.
she had remaining. Sayaka
Now we're good. We should be totally smooth sailing from here.
Indeed.
I don't see any of these panels being wrong.
Yep.
Bum bum.
With that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Yep. Probably tucked the lint roller stuff in the shirt.
Which was covered in their victim's blood.
Clean the whole place up.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Absolutely.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt.
Yeet.
They tried to burn them
Yeah.
using the incinerator.
Yeet!
The
Smash.
trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Yeah. Access for everyone except for
So they came
Hifumi.
up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Yep.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Yep.
And that's because the killer was the
Only
ultimate
person who would even
baseball star.
attempt such a thing.
Yep.
Boom.
Crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Smashed to pieces and the incinerator turned on. But it was left on.
Having
There we
destroyed
the
Yeah.
final piece of evidence?
Yep.
They left the area with it. I imagine a sigh of relief.
I imagine the side.
But
Yeah.
there was one thing they missed.
That little sleeve.
There was no way to
Part
properly
of the
destroy
shirt
this
was thrown
evidence.
into the fire, burnt away, and fell out of the incinerator.
Yep.
The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Okay, murder him already. Getting impatient. I want to see this guy die.
Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Yeah, he
You were
does
to try
that.
and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object.
I object because that was objectable, Your Honor.
This is just a
That was
stupid
objectionable.
We need evidence. Where's the evidence?
Everywhere.
It went through
It's
it.
all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge
Because
it.
you don't want to die.
Well then,
I mean,
this is as good a time
it's-
as any to present the evidence
it's a
that
fair
proves
thing,
you did
they
it.
want to say.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I
What?
have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin.
Oh, Lord.
I'm still not quite sure how this works myself. Sometimes during a class trial, this is going to be a rhythm game. It's going to
Oh,
be DDR.
Okay.
Okay, when this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm.
Okay.
Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center.
Which buttons am I pushing? Okay. Right
Press
mouse.
the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement.
Okay.
Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center.
Okay. Alright.
Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain.
This sounds like unnecessary because we figured out who it is, so why can't we just kill him already?
You're trying. He's just like desperately refusing to hear anything now. So you're just like beating through his.
Well, it doesn't matter because we all know who did it. Alright.
Do this consecutively. Okay. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button.
Oh, Lord, okay.
So watch out for that.
Right to lock on and
Deal
left.
enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear.
Okay.
At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement.
Alright, let's do this.
Refute their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail.
Okay.
Well then, good luck, and have fun.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay, so you only need left click, right click.
Yep.
They didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They use something of their own.
Yeah,
to
their
remove
own
the
freaking
screws.
school
Could
toolkit.
it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
I mean, don't talk about yourself that way, Leon.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Actually, do
stupid,
talk about your way
stupid.
that because you are dumb.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
No, you need to catch up to the rest of us.
The moment of truth.
Where's your proof?
Okay.
Kidding me?
Boom, boom,
Not a
boom,
chance.
boom.
It wasn't me.
Have you been locking? Oh,
Oh.
yeah, keep going. Boom. Keep clicking on when it reaches.
Shut up. Where's your proof?
Yeah. Okay, you're doing good.
Not a chance.
Oh, tempo down. You're losing. You gotta make sure you, after you blow up a statement, you right-click to lock onto a new one.
Oh.
Chance. It wasn't me.
Whoa.
Stupid.
I thought you were... Okay. I was hitting the right... Okay, I was hitting the right... I was hitting the wrong button. I was hitting right-click because I confused with things in my head. Okay.
Okay.
We'll try this again.
Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say.
This is...
Yeah, class. Well.
Well, oh well.
Everyone votes Makoto instead.
That is dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Phoenix, right? Where no matter how close you are, you lose. Yeah.
Is this really the end for all of us?
What do you say? Give it another shot?
Yes.
Hell yeah!
Okay, let's try to... Okay, so it's left to shoot and then right to lock on?
Yes.
Okay.
So every time one of the little beads passes through
Left click it.
the center, left click it.
And then right click it to get the statement.
And
Okay.
right click to lock on to a statement.
Okay. I got confused the first time I was doing it backwards. Okay, so let's try this again.
Okay.
Alright.
When the killer removed the screws from the door
Yes. We got it. Thank you, Kyoko. We can handle it from here. Shut up, Leon!
Alright, come on.
At this point, everyone should already be convinced the only thing we're doing is just breaking through your obstinate ass.
Yeah.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Yeah. Okay, have you locked onto anything yet?
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop
Oh,
talking.
we're taking damage.
Shut up. Where's your
I
proof?
don't see you locked onto anything yet.
Ah.
Not a chance.
What are... Now you're just mashing the button.
Okay, I did that, and then I thought when it gets big enough you push right?
No. Not here, let me...
Okay.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Okay.
You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your
There we go.
Okay.
You kidding me?
So just kind of alternate.
Chance.
Gotcha.
Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right,
Okay.
left. So we can blow up his
Idiotic
statements.
Not a chance.
There we go.
Oh,
Final strike!
finally, okay.
Where's your proof?
Toolkit.
Boom!
Prove it.
There we are. Okay, now after having the chance to sit through and actually do it myself and just kind of figure it out. Yeah, I got it. I figured it out. So you still want the right clicks that lock onto statements to still be on the beach.
Okay.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Which means all we gotta do is check and see whose is open.
Yep.
Tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Yep.
Yeah.
The boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Yep.
That's right, Chihiro.
Whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own.
It was stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Yep.
Ah, yeah. Now we're doing it. And he's still just...
Would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Yep.
And if
Huh?
you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Yep.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Oh, no.
Oh, I like that art. That's cool.
Oh. That's the look of despair.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
It would indeed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a broken man.
That is a broken man.
Boom! A's all around.
Woo!
And
Well,
C.
well, minus the last one. But you know what?
Yeah.
Screw it. I don't care.
Hey, all results in an A at the end, so we're good. Boom!
Woo!
71 nice coins.
Sweet. It's like the less bad about wasting those 5.
Nah.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's get excited!
What are you saying, Murder Bear?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you
All
make
right,
the right
here we
choice
are.
or the dreadfully wrong one?
I am excited. I want to see this guy dies.
What's it gonna be?
He's so giddy about this. Hey, who's guilty? Yay! So whimsical. Here we go.
Looks like you got to run the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawata.
Oh no! Whoa! Oh!
Hey, hold on.
Oh, hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? Yes, you just proved it, Makoto.
Oh, shut up. I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Grr.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death?
You could have not gone after her and unlocked the back room and report her in the morning.
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all.
I mean, that would have been like the smartest thing to do. Yeah, point out, hey, she tried to kill me last night. And then she doesn't get away with it, and then she gets blackened and taken out.
But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong.
Oh, why? Because your friend died?
Because what we came up with is really the truth. And the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me.
Yeah, you poor dumb idiot.
But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video.
I like how it looks like he has her ponytails.
Yeah, it does look like Hifumi's got Celeste's long-ass ponytails. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Well, you know, he had something to do with you, and you didn't go out and murder someone, so there you go, dude.
Yeah, no.
And she was showing some pretty psychotic behavior, so...
She was showing some pretty... Like I said, she pretty much straight up said, I had a dream to be famous and be in show business, and I had to do some bad things to get there.
Yep.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka...
Did whatever it took to reach that dream, yep.
Things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She's being a manipulative shit. Can you
Yeah.
please?
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me.
Yep.
Is that why she talked to me in the first place?
Yep.
I guess I'll never know. But there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I I understand, really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault! Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma.
And I only survived because I'm the protagonist.
But,
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make our enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Blech. Damn it!
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh,
Wait a second.
oh dear. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Not when you went out of your way with the screwdriver.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him!
Fair. Well, only partially. They still made their choices.
Yeah. If it weren't for you, this would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up!
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment! I agree with him.
Begging you, please, don't do this.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
I feel so sorry for Leon right now.
Very special punishment.
Oh, for Leon, the ultimate baseball star.
Let's get
Everything.
we've got. It's punishment time.
Yes.
Oh dear, here we go. Here it is. Game over.
That is so cute little.
It is. Here we are. Uh-oh.
He looks a little crazed.
I mean, who wouldn't in this situation?
Oh, I know, but still.
Whoa. Ooh. That chain being dragged by a chain in the neck.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ah!
Are those explodey baseballs?
No.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, the 1,000 blows. Oh! Pummeled by 1,000 baseballs
Oh,
from
wow.
a...
This little baseball helmet. It's kind of cute. In a horrible way.
Oh. Man.
That was brutal.
Getting hit by one of those would hurt like hell. Getting pummeled non-stop by 1,000 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Leon's dead, guys.
Yeah.
To be killed by the thing you hate most.
Yep.
That you were known for. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, it was pretty extreme.
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
Ooh.
What's going on?
I can't take it.
Can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
If you don't like it, you can leave. All you gotta do is swear to cut ties with the outside world, except living here forever. Actually, I probably wouldn't mind that too much. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Yeah. If even one person decides they don't want to be there, then everyone runs the risk of dying again.
Yep.
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Mondo evil shit.
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Upstanding.
I mean...
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course you can't cut free of this outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before. Yep.
Indeed.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Fade to black. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, and ever, and ever. We just couldn't move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Good.
Aw, it's broken.
He is. Bleh. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto,
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
really rail me. What, she's getting up close and whispering in the ear?
No! You know how I feel about stupid, idiotic romance plots shoved where they do not belong.
So? Hey,
No.
maybe
These kids are like, man, we gotta make the use of our time before we die.
No, like, the only person here who probably think that is him.
I mean,
Hifumi, I think?
Hifumi?
Hifumi, yeah, him. Well, she definitely wouldn't. She is focused on her work.
Yeah, she's absolutely focused on it. I can make jokes, okay? We gotta bring the funnies. Blech. It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen,
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You what? You want me to realize? Yeah, Makoto just suddenly got really tired in the middle of all this. The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
it's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
so
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Blah. Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
I mean, was Leon really ever our friend? We knew the guy for like 2 days and like talked to him once.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life.
That is not a good idea, dude.
How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey,
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well... Blah. I'm psychic.
what?
Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
Of course I have.
He said he's gonna carry her memory with her.
Yep.
Chapter 1, the end.
Whoops. 12 left.
3 down. To be continued.
Woo!
Alright, and that is where we are gonna have to drop things for now. Hey, we
Oh,
got a
despair bat
bat.
present, but you can't give it to Leon.
No, well, you can't give it to anyone. Well, he wouldn't want it anyway.
That's
he hates
fair.
baseball.
That's fair. Achievement unlocked. 1 is loneliest number.
Aww.
Oh. You want to save
Alright.
data? Yes.
Yeah. So while we're saving everything here, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then go ahead and hit that like button. You know, go ahead and subscribe for more content like this and other things that continue on for Halloween in January. We've got all the Five Nights at Freddy's that we've been going through. And maybe sneak in 1 or 2 other things. I did 2 episodes of Bloodborne with my wife Cora, if you want to go ahead and check those out. So, what kind of comment do you think we should have them leave this time, En?
Oh, you asked me that last time. It's your turn.
I did ask you that last time, but you know what? I usually do the show all by myself, so I want to take advantage while I got you on board. Okay?
Who do we think is gonna die next?
Haha! Well, asking plot-related things, I think, might not be totally fair, sis.
Well, we can have some fun with it.
But,
Because we've seen a couple of reactions, and some people are like, because, what's her name? Chihiro? The programmer.
Yes,
She was starting to freak out a little, like, I can't live like this, so,
Indeed.
And I'm still thinking, like, one of the final chapters, we're probably going to have to go up against the detective, like, in a major way.
Maybe.
That's, like, my hunch.
Well, it's possible. So, yeah, you can leave a comment about that, or if you already know because you've played through or you've seen other playthroughs, go ahead and leave a comment below on how you feel about that punishment. Leon's punishment, the 1,000 baseball blow. Ooh.
That was painful.
That hurt just looking at it.
I had a feeling it'd be baseball related, but I was like seriously expecting him to like bunch him up and like one big ball and like use like a massive baseball bat and then like whack that thing in his face or something. because it's just so over the top and ridiculous. Like what the even hell was that?
Yeah, that initial punishment that we get to see in the opening is definitely beyond crazy.
Oh yeah.
But if he did that, I think a rocket flying out of the school would attract the attention of a lot of people.
They could always play it off as well. That was a class, and their newest project kind of got out of control.
Oh, we just have our one of our students, the ultimate rocket scientist.
I mean, he managed to attack pop stars, so I'm pretty sure he could explain away this bullshit somehow.
I mean, we don't know that those films aren't Doctor either.
Oh, that's fair, but still.
So, yeah, those you can leave comments about either of those things. So, thank you all so much for watching, and Monokuma is a ridiculous bastard and such a manipulative jerk.
I think he and the detective are my two favorites.
Yeah. So with that out of the way, guys, let's give that level of scheming a great big
Hell yeah!